Hey guys, welcome to the channel. Before we begin, I wanted to tell you guys about the charity that we're running. We're running it for underprivileged youths. We're doing it through the Coatesville Youth Initiative, which is a local charity to me that benefits kids. 100% of the money goes to the kids in some form of another. And this is how much we've raised so far. This is the total profit from our shirts. It's one of the shirts that I'm wearing, as well as some cases and some totes and some other stuff. It's our basically our line that is racing only counts when we start together. And that's the idea, is we want our community to start together, and we want to fix things from the ground up. And right now we're at $163 in profit. That's including our pre-sales as well. And I'm going to double that all the way to December 31st, and then we're going to basically we're going to cut a big fat check and hopefully help a lot of kids out with what we do. So definitely hit us up. It's in the link below the video, as well as there's like a little thing if you're watching it on YouTube on the an app or whatever. Definitely hit it up. Okay, let's get the video started.
Today we're going to be getting this thing hopefully tuned with CSP, Complete Street Performance. If you guys have probably seen his YouTube channel, you know that he is a fantastic tuner. He's worked with actually Guitarmageddon Z01, and he has made some very high horsepower cars. So today what we're going to be doing is we're going to be hooking this car up to HP tuners, and I believe he's going to be remote tuning it.
Hey guys and subscribers of ItsJusta6's, as you guys may have known, we are remote tuning Gavin's 2010 Camaro with a Procharger on it. It's also got an unknown camshaft in it, and a couple little things we have no idea what's in it. So what we're doing right now is I am remote tuning it. I'm making a baseline tune so these guys can actually install the Fuel Injector Clinic 1000cc injectors, as well as the LS9 map sensor. Without the tune, you guys would be unable to start this darn thing. So we're going to fix that right now. We're going to get it ready to go, and this is going to be based off of a lot of the cars that we've done here. As you guys know, we tune like thousands of cars. And I actually have a very good baseline, a car with roughly the same setup, just with ID 1050X injectors and a camshaft that's kind of like mid-range, 227, 244 camshaft that we've done. So hopefully it should line up pretty darn close, since they are both Procharged cars with ideally the same stuff. I'm going to make that tune right now. We're going to send it off to the shop that's working on it and see how it works. As you see, we are making some good changes. Everything in red is what we've changed so far. We're making some good changes to the setup. The only thing that I need to change here is we need to put the LS9 map sensor data in, because that is not the right data. That's an LS. I have no idea what map sensor that is. It's probably a T map for Ford or something stupid there. And we're just gonna we've also even done the speed density side of things. So behind the scenes, now this is just a generated kind of table that we're gonna see if it lines up or not. I have some very cool ways that we can do this remotely, but the table before, oh my god, it was so bad. In fact, I want to show you the table before. So this is what the table looked like before. If you guys see this, these are negative numbers. Now there are points where the factory does that, but yeah, look at that. That's just like, that is horrible. Like, I mean, if you can generate negative numbers in here, and you've actually worked this table, that means that you have a perpetual motion machine, because you're going to be creating fuel. Silly. But so we are fixing all that and getting a nicer table in here. So it is very important that you have the right data, and now we don't know exactly what the right data is at this point, because, well, we're remote tuning it and we have no feedback yet. This is one of the problems with one of those handheld tunes, that you don't get feedback. But we will be getting feedback from Gavin in the shop that is working with him, and ideally we'll have this thing dialed in as if it were here. Now, we only work with shops, so if you're looking for your own car remote tune, I'm sorry we don't do that, but we do work with shops in order to remote tune for them, since we can train them how we want things done, and it keeps the whole process moving smoothly. You'd be surprised at how many people cannot listen. But shops, they tend to have the right ear, like something's going wrong, they don't push through it, and they also understand what they need to do. And most of the time, this is mostly going to be done on a dyno and then go out on the street for a final calibration. Okay, so let's send this thing off and wait for feedback.
So now I'll start the car up, hopefully.
Right now, Doug's got the car data logging. That way we can send up the startup, everything like that over to Andrew just to make sure everything's dialed in properly, but it sounds really good. It started up no problem. Like I said, Andrew at CSP knows what he's doing, so I'm not surprised in the slightest.
Okay, so we just got feedback that they did start the car up and are running it, and it's fired right up and idles fine, so that's good. That means that our base for an unknown camshaft must be pretty good. They sent a log. So I'm going to go through that log right now. Just send it off right now. You should be seeing that in a sec. The entire time warming up is good because I can still have some usable data from there. It looked like it was good. Like I saw up to 160 some, 162 I think it went up to. And yeah, I just want to see it go all the way up. It's like funny because right where you shut it off, so like 160, it hits 162, and then it starts trimming differently, and then you stop the story right then. And I'm like, no, what happens? I need to know. Okay, sounds good. Chapter 2. Load this thing on first, though. Okay, sounds good. Okay, see it. The bass tune was really good.
Okay.
Excellent. Excellent. The thing is just about perfect. I'm specifically looking at the long-term fuel trims up to temp, and it is like dead nuts on. Like it is within 1%, so that's an incredible baseline. I'm pretty happy seeing that right now. So that within 1%, that just means that the computer has to correct within 1% of where I've set the tune to be what it believes is accurate based on the O2 sensor data. It's incredible. That's a great one. I'm going to tell them, let's get some logs on the street now and start seeing what it does, just cruising around, and then we'll start working our way into full throttle and start relying on some of the wideband data. Until then, we're going to rely on the factory O2 sensor data.
Andrew from CSP just got back to us from that data log and let us know that it is looking very good. So what we're going to do next is take the car out for its first pull. We're doing a pretty much half throttle pull in third gear, and we're gonna see how it looks from there, and then so on and so forth with data logging until tuning is complete. I swear drivability is better now than it was, and that is with this clutch in there too. That's a twin disc clutch in there. That tune is just dialed in so much better now that it's easier to drive. It's insane because this car has been down for like 2 months and have not gotten to even really do anything at all with it. Really though, drivability feels amazing on here. Downshifts and rev match is perfect. Sounds a lot better. I know it sounds way better downshifting now than it did ever before though, I'll say that much. He is very good. That was surprising. He very quickly got this thing literally running and driving, feeling perfect. This thing still drives almost like stock. I'm not even joking around, like I actually am pretty impressed. This is one of the best files I've ever seen, for a bass file especially. Ready?
So now they sent me the third gear pull, or whatever they did. I don't know. I'm going to look at the log and I'm going to find out if they listened to instructions or not. Hopefully they did, but it sounds like maybe I might have worded it a little bit wrong, where I wanted them to drive around for a while and then just roll into it a little bit in third gear, but we'll see what useful data I have from this.
Day now, we're about to go finish data logging this thing. We just got cleared for the first wide open throttle pull in the car. Small one, but wide open nonetheless. 0.75, 0.8. 4,000. Oh, 4,000. Yeah. I ran at 45. Wide open.
Okay, so we got an initial pull in, it looks pretty darn good. I'm really excited to see what I'm seeing because it's very, very close. The part throttle is a little bit off, but full throttle was almost dead nuts on. We were commanding a 0.77 lambda. It was doing like a 0.75, so it's very, very close, only like 3-ish% off at full throttle. We had a lot of timing taken out of it to start this. From my base, from another car, I actually had 8 degrees of timing taken out of it. Since it's doing so good, I've made an adjustment. I've added 4 degrees of timing, so we're still like 4 degrees under where I'd expect to, you know, be in the normal zone. And we're gonna run it out again. We're gonna have them do the same process, run for basically 5 to 10 minutes, and go full throttle, but this time instead of 2 to 4 or 2 to 6, depending if the air fuel's in line, we're going 2 to 6,900, so we're giving them the full pull. Full pull! I don't know, that's from some other channel, I guess. Whatever. So that's where the story ends on ItsJusta6's channel. If you guys are not a subscriber for him, definitely go subscribe. I don't know how you're not a subscriber for him if you're a subscriber to me, because like I like 40,000 subscribers. He's got like 900,000 subscribers. I don't know what the hell's wrong with you guys if you're not subscribed to him. But with that said, we had to cut that short now because he is running out of fuel pressure. We're going to have to get an auxiliary fuel system on it or a bigger upgrade to the factory fuel pumps because the factory Camaro SS fuel pump just isn't enough to keep up with the power that we're putting down right now. This is like a good thing and a bad thing. Good because we're making power, bad because we're exceeding the fuel system. But we're going to pick up back on that once we get the fueling, and we should get that Camaro project completed remotely, which will be really nice. However, if Gavin wants to make a trip up to Pennsylvania, the door is always open for him, even when coronavirus is going on. We'll get him in here. So if you guys want to see him up here, definitely write it in the comments below. Go spam his channel. Hey, when are you bringing your car to CSP? Let's make a little think about it. Okay, guys, thank you for watching today's video. Just remember, we do have the charity going on, so check out these shirts and whatnot below. Every penny made goes to the charity up until December 31st, and then it will still get donated to charity, but we don't know if it'll be the same one or a different one. Still, do it. It's for a great cause. Okay? Thanks for watching. Have a great one, guys. Adios.